Okay. That's working. That's working. All right, and I think we're good. Hello, everyone. My name is Commissar Hecht, and welcome, welcome, welcome to another edition of painting Warhammer models. We're still. I didn't stream for. I'm a little. I'm about an hour late because I didn't. I was playing Warhammer, Total War Warhammer, just to get my mind ready. But we're almost done with these backpacks. We just need to do the golds, touch up on the greens. Sorry, we just need to do the golds, the straps for the browns, finish those off, do the grenades, which is going to be a lighter green, and then touch up after we cut them all off. And I think that'll be it. Oh, we have to do the greens for the Vox casters as well, and the golds. Yeah. Yeah, this is a slight oversight, but that's okay. That's okay. We can. That's an easy fix. Let's take a look at the chat real quick. And we got regress. I think you are a bot, Mark Zink. It's about 2 months ago, but you haven't. How do you have that many followers but only one video? I think you're a bot, my dear. Well, we'll figure it out. Anyway, so yeah, we'll work with that. Let me go get some. Let me get the tunes and we'll start. finishing off this desert yellow. That is the goal. Kit Brash, Carnage, sup, bro? Hope all is well. All is well. You're just in time to tune in for my live stream. And he's talking from YouTube. What am I up to? I am going to be painting backpacks for I'm going to be painting backpacks for the power packs for the Adeptus, for not the Adeptus, for the Tempestus Scions. And trying to get that done. And once that's done, I got to start getting their arms done, and then the rifles taken care of. The Hellgun rifles taken care of, and then after the Hellgun rifles are taken care of, I can start putting them together. And then do some touch-ups, and then that will be the squadron artifact squared away and done, and I can finish the going away gifts that I've been doing as well. And hopefully I can get this all done in the manner, in a good manner, and be squared away. Chaos myself. It was always more. You're done. You think you're done? A fellow YouTuber. Well, I was until. So starting. Oh, okay, all right. Well, I appreciate you. Well, I'm glad that you are starting YouTube. It's a tough gig to get into, I'll tell you that much. Brand new, huh? Have we worked before? You know what? I'll be your 18th subscriber. And I'll do you one better. Let's go to my channel. Customize channel. There we go. Brand new basic info. Subtitle audio. I thought, oh, you know what? It might be about the about section. Well, I appreciate that. Is it? Hold on. Community? I think it might be community. Oh! Oh, I can text. Ah. Oh, I didn't think I could do that. Oh, that's a hell of a thing. Oh, so okay. You all. Can I edit this? Is there a way I can edit it? Oh, it's probably lists. Hold on. Playlists. Nope. Liked videos. Your channel. I'll have to dork around with it, but I really want to add you to the awesome YouTubers. What if I do this? Hold on. Highland Scott in Scotland. Oh, okay. All right, community. What if it's that? No, not that. I'd be honored. Well, I got to first. I got to find out how to fix that. Settings. Oh, maybe it's that. Connected apps. Status features. What's that? Basic info. Legibility. Community. Agreements. Moderators. Yeah, I hear that. Moved for a woman, worth it. Yeah, no. 100%. Recent subscribers. I thought there was a way. Content. Promotions. Podcasts. Playlists. Posts. Okay. Well, that's not what I wanted. Okay, well, enough dorking around about that. I'll try and find it later. But glad you're part of the community. Welcome to the community. Um, if you, for those of you that don't know, seeing as you're new, I am an active duty military member of the United States Air Force. Been in for about for 15 years, or just over 15 years. Got roughly 5 more years to go till I hit my 20, and then everything is on my side at that point, and I'll decide whether or not I Want to continue on with the Air Force or move on to bigger and better things? I am married. Uh, my wife just retired from the United States Air Force. She was a medic. And I have two lovely girls. One is 8 and one is 4. I try and raise money for charity. As you can see, I've got a charity event that's up on my banner right now. I will give you the link for the donation if you feel like donating, though you don't have to, but I am sponsored by the UNHCR, which is the UN High Commissioner for Refugees. So there's that. So if you can donate, there you go. We're trying to help people. Middle of making an ogre for my custom Blood Bowl team. It's coming along, I think. Took a 15-year break from the hobby. Wouldn't say I was in the army, but I was part of other army. I'm kind of curious. What other army are you? What real men? So okay. I understand that maybe you have a worldview different from me. Um, there's no such thing as a real man. Uh, I'm just going to put that out. You don't. Being a man is just being a man. There's no such thing as a real man. That is a societal construct that um, people have bought into in order to exclude people that they feel are not masculine enough in their sense. Um, I have the honor of serving with plenty of young men and women in the United States Air Force. Um, some of them were transgender. Uh, or not were, they are transgender. They transitioned from women to men, and I know uh, people that identify as women who are transitioning to match what they believe in. Um, so they're and they do their job effectively, 100% effectively. So this idea that uh, only real men protect is, I don't agree with that sentiment, because anyone who believes in the American life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness, uh, they can protect. Anyone understand? And identify as a man or a real man. Okay, as long as we can understand, as long as that's your rubric. I just, for me personally, I don't believe in the idea of a real man, TM, quote unquote, because a lot of people have used that to spread a lot of toxic stuff about masculinity, and have caused a lot of harm to a lot of young men who and young boys, and have excluded people who identify as men who may not have been born as a man and may have transitioned as men. So that's one of my red lines in the sand, is that if you become exclusionary, or you become, hateful in the sense of, uh, you think that a group of a group of people do not deserve the same rights or the same liberties that you share, I draw the line on that. So that's kind of where uh, I stand on this. Um, I'm a huge proponent of the LGBTQ community. Yeah, bro, if it don't affect me in my life, then why should I hate you, if you get me? Yeah, the world is messed up. Yeah, okay, all right, okay, all right. We can vibe. We can vibe. All right. I I I understand. Okay, all right. I got you. I just, the way you worded it, I felt that I had to say something, because it sounded as if there was a level of maybe internalized self-loathing, maybe potentially, that you you were expressing, and I wanted to let everybody know that this channel is an LGBTQA plus safe space. It If you feel that you have an issue and you want to talk about it offline, you absolutely can. As part of my Discord, you can join the Discord in the community, and we can talk to one another. Um, uh, there's, there. I try and foster a safe place where someone can feel validated and heard, while we are celebrating the hobby and joining and painting and making good, making models and joining the hobby. Because this is kind of my biggest opinion on it, is if you can enjoy the hobby, right? If you can enjoy the hobby and be open to differences in people, and I mean differences as in someone that may not necessarily come from a perspective that you're used to, um, then then it's good, right? The only thing that the hobby should watch out for is people who hate, right? People who hate the other, whether it's the LGBT, whether it's skin tone, whether it's religion. that is where we need to remove those people from the community uh, in an effective way, or we reach out to them and try and make them effective members of the community by teaching them better. Okay. Um, I always say you should be intolerant of intolerance. Um, you should never allow someone to just spread hate. But at the same time, you should challenge them and try and see them as human beings, because we're kind of all in this together. And I wish that um, I wish that some people would let go of their hate just so they can see the other person. Because ultimately, and this is something that I do believe in, is that we all want the same thing. We want our children to grow up happy. We want the ability to be prosperous, and not just the ability, right? Oh, you have the ability to be prosperous. No, no. I mean, like, actually, if you work hard, you can be prosperous. Um, the ability to feel safe, even if you can't be. So, like, if you try and you fall, it's okay to get back up and the society rally around you to put you back up on your feet, and then to have dignity, right? Just to have dignity. And whether that's health, whether that's bad dyslexia. Sorry for the bad spelling and grammar if it doesn't make sense. No, it's fine. It's fine. I have dyslexia myself. It's not as bad as this, but um, it's not as bad as yours. But I screw up my words occasionally too. Um, my suggestion is that if you're trying to get better at it, um, you should uh, what's it called? Oh God, what's the word? Not therapy. Uh, it's not therapy and it's not a tutor. It's something else. But basically, I think it might. Well, no, it might be therapy. It might be psychologist. There's a specific type of psychologist that deals in dyslexia. I can't remember if they have a specific scientific term for it, but basically they help you with your speech and they help you with your writing. Um, you being in Scotland, oh no, as long as I don't get physically affected, I've got no problem with others. Take the nose out of the business, out of others' businesses. Yeah, no, 100%, 100%. Uh, I went to school for 3 years for back in the day. Now I'm 31. No time, work, and bills. Yeah, no, I get it. I get it. But I was about to say, if you're in Scotland, at least the NHS is somewhat free. Um, and certain specialists you could probably get. I don't. You're in northern Scotland, so I don't know how close you are to Edinburgh or Glasgow or any of the major cities. Um, but I'm certain you could find help. Um, but yeah, that's my take on it. Now I'll give you credit, props on you, man, to try and um, work through it, power through it. That's a hard dyslexia is a hard thing to get through. Take it from me. If you hadn't noticed, I have a slight stutter. Um, that was also, I had to work on my stuttering and my speech. Um, I was pretty good up until the part where I got a TB, traumatic brain injury in England from a car rollover. But like I said, I'm pretty okay. You know, got a little worse, but anyway, let's get back to it. Oh no! Oh, please don't tell me I'm tired already. 4 hours 4 hours one way, 8 there back. So I can. We'll get a book every 3 months. Helps me a bit. It gives me a target. Okay, well that's good. As long as you're doing something, man. Because like I know how not a handicap because I don't want to say that, but like I know how difficult it is with dyslexia. Again, mine was not as severe as yours seems to be, and I say seems because I'm not a. It's not that I discount you. I say that because I'm not a psychiatrist or therapist or a specialist that deals in dyslexia. I just know from my own experience with dyslexia that it sucks. And it was a lot. It was a lot of effort trying to not necessarily get rid of it, but cope with it. And I dealt with childhood ADHD myself too. So I got the double whammy. First I have dyslexia, then I have ADHD. And I was thankful. I did kind of grow out of it. I say kind of. Always protective about what it is I say. Yeah, I'm doing stuff with my hands make me solve different problems. No, no, that's 100% like as long as you're being, and this is something that I've done with my PTSD, my deployment related PTSD, is as long as you are doing something that is constructive and helps, you're far better off than just sitting on your hands and not doing fucking anything. Why am I tired? Oh, I know why I'm tired. I had a very full day today. So I'm literally doing the hardest part of a, well, not the hardest part, but a near hardest part of a guardsman, which is their details. Yeah, I don't necessarily have autism. So I can't speak on that. My little sister has, she is not on the spectrum of autism, but she has Asperger's. So very similar. The more tired you get when you use your brain and concentrate, you should use your brain. Make me more tired. Good logic. It's just I was I'm just kind of just exhausted from the day. So I have just enough in me to do these backpacks, and tomorrow I'll finish them off. Um, Probably tighten up a little bit of the details and finish them off if I don't do them tonight. I probably should do them tonight because I don't have a whole lot of time left before I leave for my next base. And moving day is coming soon. So if I could finish these backpacks and do a decent enough job, because I'm not trying to be perfect. Perfection is the enemy of good. Don't get me wrong, would I like to be perfect? Sure. But at the same time, why try and push for perfection when good is just as doable? Especially because the level that you want, you know, you don't have time for. All right, I will warn you, Kit Bash. I tend to sing when I listen to music. So if you want to hear the sonorous sonorous tones of a uh, tone deaf goose or the lovely lilting of a drunken moose, you can continue to watch. And seeing as this is my stream, I'm going to do whatever the damn well I please. So, but just to forewarned is forearmed. Baby want a Birkin. She's been telling me all night long. Gasoline and groceries. The list goes on and on. Mind is fine, ain't working. What the hell? Baltimart's a really good channel. Worry about the problems. I can take 'em when I'm gone. One, here comes comes the 2 to the 3 to the 4. There's another round, we need 20 more. 2 seconds, not a bit, but you don't need a dance floor. Oh my, good lord. Double shot of whiskey. Need Jack Daniels got a history. Party uptown in 5th Street. Body in the bar getting tipsy. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy. Since I left, and changing for checks. You know, I may forget. Oh Lord. 10 a.m. Gonna do the shit again. Bring a friend. Oh Lord, 1. Here comes the 2 to the 3 to the 4. Gonna ride another round. We need 30 more. We don't need a dance floor. Oh my, good lord. Everybody got the double shot of whiskey. And we need Jack Daniels got a history. Everybody downtown near 5th Street. Everybody in the bar getting tipsy. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy. Comes the 2 to the 3 to the 4. Trying to keep us at the door. Get a laid with the readers once more. Oh my, good lord. Everybody had a bottle shot of whiskey. Jack Daniels got a history. Everybody downtown near 5th Street. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy. But we had a double shot of whiskey. Beat Jack Daniels got a history. Everybody had a double shot of history. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy. Alright, now we're going to move to the gold. Gotta go pick up the girlfriend from work. If you're still here when I'm back, I'll join you again. If not, look forward to seeing more of your work soon. Appreciate the chill vibes. Have a good day. Well, I appreciate you too. Thank you very much, Kit Bash Carnage. Please support this guy. Alright, and let's build an awesome community together. I think I might have it all. And I thank God every day. The girls He turn my way. I know the things He gives He can take away. who the man who's never fight, man who stands to lose you, lose you. To talk about collaboration and so on. See you later. Again, thanks for. Let's have a low day. Oh, I appreciate you. Hi, Guacamole. I'm doing all right, Guacamole. Good to hear. All right, hold on. I gotta do this joke. I have to do this joke. Hold on. I gotta do this joke. It just screams. Hold on. Where's Warhammer? Where's our Warhammer? There it is. Oh, that's competitive. I was. I'm literally doing. I'm literally doing a joke about that. I'm literally doing a joke about that right now. I'm literally about to do a joke about that right now. You have no idea. Oh my god, it's fucking fantastic. Yeah, I did see that. Hey, Frere. Oh man. Oh man. Oh, it's bad. It's bad. The joke I just made was bad, but it's bad. It's great. How bad could it be? I'm about to show you.
Good evening.
Good evening. Good evening. Good evening.
You showing someone how bad it could be?
Oh yeah, yeah. Hold on, hold on. It's bad. It's bad.
What is it that is it
Okay,
can be
so
bad?
you know Space Marines, right? Space
Yeah.
Marines 2. They just did some screenshots,
Oh,
and my God, are they caked?
you're talking about the expansion to Warhammer 40K, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks a bit.
Oh my lord. Like, don't get me wrong. Uh, the armor was very hard to design to begin with, but oof, they could have done something a little different. Like, they could have done something a little different. But I mean,
Sounds like you're taking a rather diplomatic point of view there.
I, I, I am. Well, the joke writes itself. I mean, the Space Marines, the Ultramarines battle song, battle cry is "We march from a crag." So it stands to believe if they are as caked up as they are in this
Uh,
in this video game, it shouldn't be "We march." It should be "We clap from a crag." Just
Hang on, let me watch the. Give me a sec. Let me watch the ad.
Oh no! Here, I'll show it to you. I'll show it to you. I'm putting it
I've
in.
got it here. It's fine. I'm already watching it.
I thought you were going for "We march for my crack." No, 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 no. See that one was good too. That's low hanging fruit too. But I mean, it's all low hanging fruit at this point. I mean, it's that's no moon. That's a space station. Uh, I just. Woof.
Another 30 seconds to watch. Oh, for real, they've introduced PvP.
Well, I mean, eh.
I mean, like, yeah, that's okay, but the whole general point of it, it's kind of like what they've thrown into the ad is kind of like Warhammer 40k meets freaking Helldivers 2. It's like, why? Why'd you take the gravitas away from what the Space Marines were supposed to be?
Yeah. I
Uh,
mean, Space Marines always had a.
I mean, it almost seems comical the way they kind of put the ad together.
I mean, Space Marines always had a multiplayer aspect to it.
Yeah,
It just wasn't. It just wasn't the main feature.
yeah. My I guess my feedback on that is if they're intending to tie that into Warhammer 40k Darktide, it just doesn't really work because that was intended to be a very dark game. This is kind of playing it very much in the opposite direction. Very much. It's like comedy action, kind of.
You have just or you today the Emperor gifts you with a purity seal. Oh no,
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I'm saving that. That
I
is
think of my
a.
cheeks keeps alerting the heretics. Ouch! Oh, jeez.
No, so I put it up on I put it up in the Discord, but it's just, whoa, that was a design choice.
Yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely. Hey, I'm not saying it's going to be a bad game. I mean, we
No,
don't know
no,
until we
no,
play it. Yeah.
it's not going to be a bad game. I'm having fun with the the
The ads
obvious.
are the ads a bit of a freaking comical joke. Yeah.
No, 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 not the ad. I'm talking about the actual design of the Space Marine armor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, look on the art gallery. The
Oh, let me
not the
see.
actual art, the one below. Look at that.
The
Yeah, yeah,
NSFW
yeah,
one.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I mean by we clap for McCrag. It was a design choice.
Hmm.
Oh man, Battle Brother, your butt cheeks are alerting the enemy. Oh my lord.
Battle brother, I can see some chafing. Would you like some lubricant? Yeah.
I mean, ooh. Again, it's a design choice. I totally got distracted from my goal of painting
I
models
don't know
today.
if there was an intention to actually like just do that for. I don't know. There seems to be more of an emphasis to do that for female characters lately. I don't know really why, but uh,
I'll take. We have found the game developers' hidden fetish for 1,000, Alex. Uh, it's,
well, I've seen people playing games like Stellar Blade, and they just seem to be in denial about what the actual, you know, uh, mantra around the costume design for the characters is about. I'm like, you do realize sex sells, right? You know? It's like no, you gotta get your hand off that one, guys. That it's and they're just like in total denial about it. I'm like, no, come on, have a look at exactly what it is, guys. Stellar Blade is just about you and trying to clad it as scantily as possible while swinging a sword. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Uh,
No. So this right here is the perfect for the for
oh yeah, no argument there. Yeah.
by the dark gods. What is that noise? Slanesh preserve us, the clap marines have arrived. For those of you that don't know, okay, hold on. I'm gonna try and see if
I only wish I had an ass that was that tight. I mean, give me a break.
it's
It's pretty good,
whew.
yeah. I mean, let's be honest.
That
Yeah.
man did not skip squat day for
No, he did
anything.
not. Not
Anything.
squats, not glutes, not
Not,
back, nothing like that. Yeah, he
it's
has a.
that's all performance, baby. Just I don't hear a round of applause. Who's I don't I'm not in a studio. Who's clapping?
I think you're gonna have to put a clap redeem on your chat now.
Oh my lord!
Round of applause. Yay!
Oh my lord! For those of you that don't know, I'm sorry the stream got derailed from painting, but there recently has been a major
Oh,
drop
sorry,
in
that was
space.
my bad.
No. I was scrolling through my social medias and saw it, and I was like, oh my god! Hey, Quackamo mentioned it, so we've been derailed for a thing for the best thing. But no, so um, the the for those of you that don't know, Space Marine 2, there's been a whole bunch of stuff that just had been dropped about Space Marine 2. And there has been a very noticeable design choice in the design, as it were, of
Oh, come on, let's be honest. The ass end of the character design,
yeah.
quite literally.
So so yeah, uh that's been the design choice, as it were.
They've definitely gone for the bodybuilder athletic
Oh no,
design.
100%, 100%. I mean, that's
Yeah,
what a space marine is. He's literally a killing machine. Like the space marine is a
yeah.
killing machine. Um,
They're supposed to be like the if you were to compare it to something in the Star Wars universe, they're supposed to be like an ARC trooper.
yeah, actually, they are supposed to be like an arc trooper.
Yeah.
You know, obviously the space marines, they shall be my finest creation. They shall know no fear. You know, everything like that. Uh, highly genetically modified, etc., etc., etc. But it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Uh, the uh, the amount of what's it called? The the dedication of the censored again. Hold on. So
Nah, that should be fine. I'll allow it. That's fine. It's actually very very realistic. What?
oh yeah,
It's
100% Quackamo. 100%. 100%. Let's be honest. Someone made their 8 foot tall bear dilf fantasies a reality. No,
yeah.
it's 100%. It's that meme of the writer's barely disguised fetish. Or today's episode on the writer's barely disguised fetish. Um, you know, it's pretty fucking funny.
Yeah.
And again, 100%. Totally get why the game studio did that way. Totally get why the design was. I just think it's
What?
fantastic.
It's hilarious.
It's
Yeah.
no, it's gonna send a lot of insecure people over the edge. Uh,
Yeah. But no game design anywhere in history. Like, let's put it this way: even with Helldivers 2, they had their controversies, right?
yeah.
But but at least it was in the implementation stage rather than the actual design stage. So look, maybe it could still be a freaking fantastic game. Who cares?
Yeah. No, like I said, I think yeah, everyone's getting into it. No, I think
Yeah, I'm sure you can get behind Guacamole. Bloody hell. Woo!
that's true. That is true Imperial support.
Yeah. Don't worry, I'm working on my Imperial Marine butt too. Don't you worry about that. Ad coming up in about a minute and a half,
Yeah,
folks.
all right. But yeah, uh, it's just crazy. It really is.
Yeah, yeah.
Now I want my own chapter that has a dad bod look. Oh, phew. Let me tell you, it's the dad bod's not as cracked up as it is. I put myself on the scale today and I cried a little bit. I'll be honest.
Oh, I did as well. I've been trying to lose a bit of weight, and yeah, like I've been working out. Like, actually, I'm probably going to get out of bed tomorrow and freaking collapse on the floor because I did leg day yesterday. So it's like, you know, you know
No,
how it gets.
so I'm not too proud to say this. This is the heaviest I've been.
Okay.
Uh, I put myself at what was it? It was 110 kilos, something
Oh,
like that.
okay.
So I'm a pretty heavy set man, unfortunately. Now I wear it somewhat well because I'm 6'3", or just above 2 meters. Um, but it's time for me to get back down to like 100, maybe, or not 100, maybe 95 kilograms, like 100, like 220,
Mhm. Mhm.
um, 220 pounds, or maybe 200, or no, not 220, 210, 200 would be nice. 190, I think, is the closest. I think will be like, if I hit 190, that'll be a fantastic.
Mhm.
But yeah, I looked at the scale and I was like, oof, 140 or 240 today. Ooh, no. So heaviest I've been in quite a while, unfortunately. So I need to get back into the gym and
And so, what do you think that comes down to? Inactivity or diet?
well, I do stress eat occasionally.
Okay.
Um, uh, and I say stress eat by like I only have like maybe one meal a day. So a diet, I think. I only have
Okay.
maybe one meal a day, and I over calorie load it during that one meal, and it's because my job doesn't let me sit down and portion control the
Right.
way that it should.
Right.
Most people, when you work flight the way that I do, um, you don't have a unless you meal prep, which sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I'm very inconsistent. Um, but unless you
Mhm.
meal prep, you don't have the time in the morning to have a suitable breakfast. You don't have the time in the afternoon because you're grinding through uh, the day. Whether it's criminal cases or response calls, or
Yeah.
occasionally I'll have to, or I'm sitting at my desk and I'm working on airman packages and decorations. Um,
Mhm.
you know, uh,
Yeah,
if
I get your point. Yeah,
so,
it's
it's a
yeah,
mix of
it's just a general lifestyle thing. Yeah. Yeah.
it's a mix of the job is very sedentary because I'm either
Mhm.
sitting in a patrol car or I'm sitting at my desk grinding out the administrative side of the house. Um, and then it's not being able to like actually eat. Uh, Demise, hello there. It's not being able to actually eat appropriately, and then obviously having the one meal and calorie loading during that one meal. Um,
Mhm.
so that's I think that's kind of the, and then of course being too exhausted to work out. Like I try and run. Uh, uh, I try and average at least a mile a day. That doesn't always work. Um, Sometimes I'll get like a mile and a half, 2 miles.
Mm,
But then
mm,
other days it's like I don't run at all. So it works out to a mile a day, but it's not consistent.
yeah.
Um,
Consistency is kind of king. Yeah,
yeah,
I know what
yeah,
you mean.
yeah, yeah. So
Yeah. A friend of mine actually had a very simple premise when because he was 130 odd kilograms, which is quite unhealthy. Um, and he had a very simple premise which he kind of shared with me, and he said, and I don't, it's a little bit tricky when you got a particular lifestyle, but he had a very simple premise: is just eat a bit less and move a lot more.
no, no, 100%.
Yeah,
100%. That's the goal, is eat a
yeah.
little bit less
It was
and
very,
move a lot more.
it was very, and I actually took that on board because I started working out with him, and it was like, oh yeah, I get your point. And I saw a photo of him because I didn't know him particularly well before I saw him as a fairly fit man. And he showed me a photo. I'm like, who's that? He's like, that's me. I'm like, okay. When
Yeah.
was this? 3 years ago. I'm like, oh, you lost quite a bit. And he's like, yeah. And this guy actually has like biceps. Like I'm kidding you not. Like he put on biceps. I'm just like, okay, cool. So if I'm consistent, I can do this. All right, cool. I get your point. I'm gonna keep going. Yeah,
Yeah. um like I said, unfortunately my job style is
yeah,
very sedentary.
yeah.
It's sedentary until it's not.
Mm.
Like, it's sedentary until I get a call from one of my airmen saying that they need backup at a bar fight, and I'm just like, ah, okay.
Is that the
um,
bit where you just pull the extendable baton straight out of the cupboard, or?
oh no, no, I always have my kit with me. But
Okay.
normally if I'm going into an actual like assault in progress, if I don't have a taser, that's when I use my asp. That's when the beaten stick comes
You
out.
guys call it an asp as well. Okay,
Yeah,
cool,
yeah,
cool.
yeah,
I
yeah,
know
yeah.
what you're talking. Yeah,
Well,
yeah. The police. I
so
got
the
I got family in the police forces over here. They call it an asp as well.
so
Yeah.
the reason why it's called an asp is because that's the company that makes it. Um,
Oh, I didn't
yeah,
know that.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
there
yeah.
you go.
Just just like taser was an is the company
It's a
that
company.
yeah, the
Yeah.
company made it was Taser. Now there's more companies that make it now, but the premise is now Taser.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. It's kind of like if you have if you go to the UK, they call a vacuum cleaner a Hoover,
yeah,
or
yeah, yeah,
in my industry, they call a biscuit cutter a lamello cutter or whatever. Yeah, yeah,
yeah, yeah. So but yeah, an ASP is what we use. Yeah.
yep.
I try to. The first thing that I teach my airmen is that if you have to pull a use of force, that is not handcuffs, just to cuff them up, or um, uh, you know what we that handcuffs is a use of force. So basically, if you have to use anything more than your handcuffs and your words, right? Uh,
Mm,
Something's already gone terribly wrong. um,
yeah,
I've said that plenty of times. I was like, you can talk down a lot of people from emotional high states, um, uh, fairly easy, because and then this is the one thing that I've learned being in the military, is that people just want to be heard. Um,
yeah.
even if you're um, even if you feel that there's nothing in the world that's gonna convince you otherwise, uh, because I've dealt with drunk people, I've dealt with people that have been majorly depressed, may have had an ideation or two, and the one thing that I always tell people is even if you are inebriated or if you feel that no one cares about you, you can always talk to somebody. And if you talk to them and approach it from a truly genuine aspect, you're going to get a lot more people to comply with whatever you want them to do,
Mm.
um, uh, than somebody that's just, uh, you know, all gung ho RoboCop. Now, and I say that because I used to be RoboCop. That was a nickname that a lot of kids gave me. A lot of my supervisors gave me was, ex RoboCop, because all he just follows the regs and all that stuff. And it took me a while to develop the reach across and try and get that human connection. Not because I felt like I had to, but because I genuinely cared. Um,
Well, there's also an aspect of needing to minimize risk and harm to other people as well. So,
well,
um, and just genuinely talking someone down really assists with that. So,
well, yeah, but there's what I've also found is that if you are
mm,
not as concerned about them and just concerned about everybody else, they're going to call you on it.
that's true. Yeah.
So what I always say is, if you plan, if you're in a emotionally high charged incident as law enforcement, uh, and someone else, and you feel like you're not getting anywhere, and someone's like, "I got this. Let me try." Let them try, right? And then learn from them on about how to make that truly human connection. That truly human connection
Mm-hmm.
of like, "Hey, it's going to be okay. I'm because you don't necessarily want a false promise, but you want them ultimately you you want them to see you as somebody that actually cares, because you should care. Um, it's not like I want them to feel like I care because I want to end this situation and go home. It's more of a, I genuinely care because I actually do care.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because I'm a human being that
yeah,
actually wants to help you. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Exactly.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And that's something that uh, a lot of young guns and a lot of people, including myself, I'm still perfecting it. There have been times where people have they're like, I don't want to talk to you, and I'm like, okay, all right, you don't want to talk to me, you can talk to any of the other guys that are here, and any of the guys and gals that are here, and I'm perfectly fine. And that's another thing, is that you cannot take it personally. You
Mm.
cannot take it personally. Oh my God, you can't take it personally. Um, because some people just don't jive uh,
Yeah.
with people. But yeah, uh, yeah. So I'm trying to get back into getting fit, um, because I know my job is primarily sedentary. Um, I know that um, as I get older, it's
Mm.
harder to lose. It's easier to gain weight and harder to lose weight.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so I gotta
Yeah, I know the feeling because you and I are roughly a similar age. So, yeah.
I gotta get kind of back into it.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, I'm gymming it twice a week at the moment, so that's a good start.
no, that is a
Go from
great
there.
start. That is a great start.
Yeah.
Going to the gym twice a week is a great start. Um,
Yeah.
if I could get to the gym twice a week and could and pick up my running, I think I'll be head
Mm.
and shoulders better. Good
Yeah.
morning. Good morning. Um, but yeah.
Well, I've added DILF as a permitted term. There you go. There you go.
uh,
All right. I'm probably going to head to bed, mate, but nice having a chat.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry. We were talking about Space Marine ass for the better time that you were on the stream.
Nah, it's all right. That's
Uh,
all good. It's all good. I just thought saw you here, so I thought I'd say hello. And
I appreciate it, man. I really do.
Russ, Space Rooster, and I recently took up another game called Void Crew, if you're interested. So,
I did
uh,
see that.
yeah, very good, very good. It's like Sea of Thieves in space. So,
I did see that, and I heard that it was kind of like Helldivers, Sea of Thieves,
yeah,
Dark Tide ish
yeah,
style.
yeah, might suit you. But look, if you want to chuck it on your wish list, I'll
I
happily
will
invite you along to a sesh one of those days if you get it.
I'll definitely take a look at it. I did want to say, we actually got approved for a house at Edwards, even though we don't know if we're going there.
Oh, okay.
Um, and if I do end up going to California, uh, I don't know what my streaming schedule is gonna be like.
All
So,
right, we'll work something out. Like I said, I got a friend who's on the east coast of Canada, so he'll be in roughly the same time zone as you if you do go to California. So um,
well, he'll
we
be
can
3 hours ahead. Uh,
east coast, sorry, west coast of Canada. Sorry,
oh,
yeah,
okay.
he's in Vancouver. So
Vancouver. Oh, okay. So, all
yeah,
right.
yeah. So we can probably work something out.
All right. Well, good. Well, Frere, I do appreciate you checking in, and I, as always, being a consummate mod. um, but if you
uh,
guys have
uh,
not, actually, let me do the quick shout out real quick.
oh, cheers, man.
If you guys have not seen Frere's gaming,
I'm a total tosspot, by the way, so just expect that on stream that I swear a lot and carry on a lot, but it's all in the name of fun. So
what's it called? It's slash SO, right? No, SO slash.
slash shout out.
Wait, slash. Shout out. Nope, that's not it. God damn it.
Wrong slash. You want the backslash, dude. The one next to the shift key.
There we go. Uh, I swear I'm a professional.
So good.
Oh, that channel does not exist. What the hell?
Hang on, let me try.
No.
What on something's going on?
How is that not working? What the hell?
Have you got the command on? Yeah, that's freaking weird. It's not recognizing me. Oh, maybe it's because I'm looking at it. Hang on, give me a sec. Try now. It could be because I'm looking at the stream in mod view.
No, channel you're shouting out does not exist. What the hell? Hold on. Let's see if I do.
Alex.
Oh, I know what I did. Okay,
No.
hold on.
Uh, that command only works if you've set it up in something like Stream Elements,
Yeah,
Nodens.
yeah.
But thanks for the tip.
Hold on. I know what I did wrong.
Oh, okay.
I know what I did wrong. There we go.
Ah, there we
There
go.
we go.
Thank you.
There we go. Whew,
Appreciate that.
I was
Thank you.
panicking for a little bit.
What was the problem? That's a weird one. I couldn't figure that one out.
I didn't highlight the brackets when it says username. Uh, uh, it usually goes username in brackets. I put your username in the brackets by accident,
Oh.
and then I also lowercased everything, which is another reason why.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Uh,
Thanks, Guacamole. Appreciate it. I'll actually be streaming tomorrow morning, so if you want to drop by, you're more than welcome.
he'll be streaming tomorrow morning while I am in Hachinohe buying tickets for Tokyo.
Oh.
Oh no, I'm excited. Don't get me wrong. That was not a that was not a
I'm not dissing you, dude. It's
yeah,
fine.
that was
I would never do that.
that was not a
We'll only put in what we can on streaming. We're all family people. We've all got jobs and
yeah.
yeah.
Well, the missus is going to Tokyo because of her nursing
Right.
her nursing test. So it's an excuse for me to take the girls to Tokyo. Um, because this is probably our last time we're gonna actually go.
So when is it you're going to be moving?
Well, if everything goes according to plan, I'm going to be moving at the end of June. If everything does not
Right.
go according to plan, the missus is going to take the kids at the end of June, and then I am leaving in July.
Okay.
Um,
But you are looking to get somewhere around the Midwest, aren't you? That's what I understood.
well, it's California is where we're um, is kind of where we're hoping because that's where we know that there's care. But the problem is that the base
Mm.
that we are at, as I have said before on stream, is not in a place where you would call civilized. It is. It
Oh,
is
it's,
literally. It
so what
is.
you're saying is it's at the rough end of town.
Well, no, not even the rough end of town. It is in literally Fallout 4 New Vegas, or sorry, Fallout 3 New Vegas. Um,
Okay. Oh
uh,
God.
um, it's in the high Mojave Desert. Uh,
Oh, well,
so
it's not that. Oh, so it's like right on the border of Nevada. Right, gotcha.
yeah.
Uh,
Um,
uh-huh.
well, it's about 3 hours away from Vegas. And then if you look um, at if you look at where like civilization is after that, the only thing is you got Los Angeles. But the biggest issue is that I already kind of did my research on like experts that specialize in her medical needs, and there's only a handful in Los Angeles.
All right.
And Los Angeles, even on a good day, is about a 2 hour drive from Edwards, and that's without traffic. Um,
Yeah, I remember you saying. Yeah.
uh, so that is kind of where we're running into our the issue is that
Mm,
um, I don't know if Edwards can support her needs. And if Edwards cannot support her needs, I don't want to go there. Um, so the goal is, um,
never mind that. I just banned a bot. Sorry.
no. There's a few that I've been looking at recently, and I'm like,
Yeah.
man, I think that's a
Oh,
bot.
that one's. Hang on, that one's definitely a bot. I'm getting rid of that one. Yep, done.
Um,
The rest of them should be fine. Yep. I've seen that name more than several times in my own channel, so it's definitely a bot. Yep.
but yeah, so that's kind of the goal is if we stay in California, we want to go to Travis, which is closer to Sacramento and San Francisco. So if the San
Okay.
Francisco doctors can't take her, or at least we're near Sacramento, which Sacramento
Hmm.
is another large major city. And then um, we go to McConnell. Uh,
What?
hello, Jetica.
What the heck happened there?
What are you trying to do?
Shit.
Cheap
Oh,
viewers. Yeah,
well, that can go.
go ahead.
Goodbye.
Go ahead and yeah, thank you. Appreciate you. No, thank you. I do not need cheap viewers. Yeah.
Cheap viewers, God. It's all right, folks. We're not trying to degrade any of you.
No, no, no. We're not trying to degrade you.
Cheap viewers,
Cheap
God.
viewers. Jesus. Outrageous.
Yeah, exactly, Keenan. Yep, yep.
But I am a cheap viewer. Look. If any of you have a degrading kink, you can message me later and we'll set something up where we can do that on the side. But
As long as you don't mind paying the airfares, yeah.
yeah. Uh,
Oh,
but I'm a cheap viewer
fucking
too.
hell.
I'm.
Oh, good lord.
I appreciate both of you. I really do. But yeah,
Uh,
what was it? So the goal is San Diego, or sorry, not San Diego. It's Travis, which is near San Francisco and Sacramento. And then the other goal would be Washington, because that's where she got originally diagnosed, correctly diagnosed,
okay.
which is McCord Air Base, or Midwest, which would be Colorado.
Right.
And then back east, back where my stomping grounds are, which is Massachusetts, at Hanscom. So that's kind of the goal, as it were. Now, whether or not that actually happens is a different story. Um,
Mhm.
but that's the goal. And I would like that to. Uh, I'd like that to be the case. Now, what's my favorite chapter? I don't necessarily have a favorite chapter of Space Marines. Um, but I would have to go with either the Salamanders because they actually give a shit about the Imperial citizenry, or I would have to go with um, oh
The Lamenters,
oh God, the
apparently.
Lamenters are so cursed. It's such a cursed. Oh my God. I would have to go with maybe the Blood Angels ish. Don't necessarily know. You guys are about to get hit with an ad.
Yeah, about a minute,
Uh,
folks. Yep.
uh, but
Uh,
yeah.
I've reported Jetica, by the way.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Um, yeah, I'm thinking salamanders or dark angels, probably salamanders and dark angels. Um,
Okay.
those are the two that I would pick that I think I enjoy. Um, Mainly because now Lionel Johnson's back and he's like trying to actually make amends for all the fucked up shit he did during the heresy. Um, uh,
Although in the Imperium of Man, there's a very short uh, short leash for that type of thing.
well, no. So the thing about the heresy, right, with the Dark Angels, and it's really kind of tragic, is
Uh,
that Johnson never wanted to shun his sons the way that he did. Um, so the problem with Johnson, Lionel Johnson, is he told Luther, "Hey, you're going to go back to uh, the you're going to go back to Caliban, and you're going to just start recruiting more um, uh, supplicants for the crusade." Um, and then because he believed and trusted them, right? He believed and trusted them uh, to do it. But then the but then the horse heresy kicked off, and he got separated between his chapter, or sorry, his legion and Luther. And on
Mm.
top of that, um, Luther had always had jealousy that he wasn't picked by the emperor to lead the Dark Angels.
Mm.
He always felt like second fiddle um uh to Lionel Johnson. And of course he was going to feel second fiddle to Lionel Johnson because Lionel Johnson's a fucking Primarch made by hashtag I'm not a god guy, seriously. Um so when when it came to Luther, so basically he let his hatred, or not hatred, but he let his jealousy fester to where Luther became corrupted, became a vessel of chaos, and then finally um when Lionel Johnson uh comes back to Caliban, and he literally sees uh the planet falling to chaos because of Luther. He just starts waging war on his own planet,
Mm.
not giving the actual Dark Angels that weren't necessarily fallen, that weren't necessarily heretics, a chance to basically be told the truth.
Yeah.
Because how Luther did it was he sold the loyalists that he felt could have turned to that didn't want to turn to chaos. He felt that he sold them a bill of goods saying, "No, it's the lion that betrayed the emperor, not me." And that's how he spun it. And so a majority of Dark Angels truly believed that the lion did betray uh, the emperor, because they only heard whispers about the greater heresy. They didn't even know whose side everyone was on. But they still stayed on Caliban, or sorry, on Caladan, and then Caladan became a chaos fortress in somewhat de facto, because Luther was allowing chaos to control his mind. And I think there were some chaos tainted dark angels, like honestly chaos tainted dark angels, that were like twisting his mind even more. Um, but yeah.
It's actually funny. There's a planet called Caladan in June.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. I don't know if it's if the I don't know if Games Workshop took inspiration from for that particular planet.
From Frank Herbert. Yeah.
Well, no, no. They took a lot from Frank Herbert. They took a lot from Robert Heinlein. They took a lot from uh, Doc Lensman.
Yeah.
They took a lot from a lot of, I mean, Jules Verne.
Yeah.
Uh, they took a lot from everywhere. Uh, Primarily, a lot of it's
Ugh.
pseudo religious mythology. Um,
Well, a lot of stuff around June was pseudo-religious mythology that they kind of developed for the story. Yeah. So, like, if you think about the way that they kind of projected the Force, they kind of projected the Chosen One. Sorry, the idea, not the Chosen One, the idea of the Kwisatz Haderach in June very much the same way.
Oh yeah, one hundred
But
percent, 100%.
yeah,
Um, but what I'm trying to get at is that I don't necessarily know what if the Dark Angels
oh yeah,
planet was, or if it just happened to be a coincidence by name. Sometimes
could be,
serendipity,
yeah.
sometimes serendipity happens to share the same bed. uh,
Yeah, yeah, agreed. Yeah, yeah. All right, I gotta head to bed, my friend. So
all
I'll
right.
see you soon.
Yeah, I appreciate you sticking around for a little bit longer. Thank you
Ah,
very
not at
much.
all. Not at all. All right, I'll hopefully see you tomorrow.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Good night.
All right.
But anyway, thank you everyone for joining me. We got 7 people in the chat, so let's welcome Keenan Devil. Let's welcome Nodens. Let's welcome Quackamole. There's a few more. Let's give them a quick little shouty shout. Let's see. Let's see. So Mark Zanuck, Regress, Rockin', Zeistiki. So thank you for joining me. Yeah, 7 people in chat. I appreciate it. Well, 5 people, but still. As a Dark Age pager, I'm not sure I 100% agree with your view on the lore, but odds are your knowledge is more in depth than mine because I've been away for a very long time. Well, okay, so if you want to kind of get up to date with the lore, um, read Lionel Johnson, read Son of the Forest. Uh, that is the most up. That is when Lionel Johnson wakes up and and starts reforming the Dark Angels into a legion, right? And he actually talks, truly talks about um, what he felt during the Crusade, during the Great Crusade, and then during the Heresy. Um, the Lion's the biggest dilf of them all. Um, and I truly think that uh, if you enjoy 40K, I mean, I run Angels of Vengeance, so my chapter never really stopped being Legion. Lol. No, I know, but what I'm saying is that I think the Lion. I think that if you read Sons of the Forest, you'll kind of get what the stuff I was talking about. Because from what I understand, my chosen successor, they only follow the codex on accident. Oh God, who was that one chapter that followed the codex by accident? God, I think it was the White Scars. I think the White Scars are like, yeah, we follow the codex. Do you mean to follow the codex? Sure. like, they only follow it because just because it kind of works for them. Um, when I was sleeping, I was wasting my time. Saying yes, let me bash, let me burn. No, 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 taking a beating. Just another man down. He's a drop dead cold together. And it drives me where she wants me. So where she touched me. Yeah, I've only been getting into the 40k lore about 2 weeks. Been absorbing everything I can, finding videos. Why? Simply because I only have time to read or paint. I can't do both. Oh well, if you want like lore videos, I can recommend you Wes Hammer. I can recommend you a Scholar's Lore. I can recommend you uh, Arbitrator Ian. Isander and Coda's like really like low threat, chill vibes kind of a deal where they just kind of it's reductive, but in the sense that it's like two friends talking about it. Um, uh, and then Baltimore. Baltimore's another good one, and then Oculus Imperia as well. But what Oculus Imperia does is he and Baltimore does it too. Scholar Lore does it as well. All three of those channels they talk about it as if they are writers. Um, Oculus Imperia does it um, as a scribe of the Collegia of Historia, or not Collegia Historia, the Adeptus Historia. Um, uh, Baltimore does it. as just like a good like avid storyteller, and then and then Scholarly Lore does it as a guy that's teaching somebody, right? Other chapters I like and have been able to learn so far is the Raven Guard, Space Wolves, and Death Watch. Yeah, no, those are good chapters too. Death Watch isn't a chapter though. It's not a chapter. It is the Chambers militant of the Ordo Xenos. They are made up of many different chapters. Basically, if I remember correctly, the Death Watch. Um, the one I've been watching is the Remembrancer. Yeah, that one's a good one too. But the reason why the Death Watch are are made up is because every Space Marine chapter is, yeah, it's kind of the Special Forces deal, putting elites from all chapters. Yeah, Death Watch is like the Allegiant Estrange. Yeah, basically. Um, uh, the it's the Death Watch is the Chambers militant of the Ordo Xenos, and again, yeah, it's similar. Basically, they every chapter is mandated to give, you know, I forget if it's like a solid percentage or if it's just whoever they got lying around, kicking around. Um, I guess depending on the chapter, it's a solid percentage, and then the other chapters that can't make that, it's whatever they can give um, to the Death Watch, and then the Death Watch learn how to fight aliens, and then after their stint within the Death Watch, then they go back and train their brothers on how to fight. You know, whether it's Tyranids, whether it's Eldar, whether it's Xenos, or whether it's Necrons, Orcs, Dark Eldar, you name it. Um, so it's Death Watch is very very good, but it's not a chapter per se. The one chapter I really don't like is the Grey Knights. Well, the Grey Knights aren't a chapter either. Um, the Grey Knights are not a uh, are not a chapter in and of itself. Um, they it's a group of individuals that uh, just they just happen to have the Emperor's gene seed and all that stuff, but they are not a chapter. Was it? I built a Death Watch list. I have no clue if it's any good, but I've built it. I mean, it doesn't have to be good. It can just be. See, that's the one thing I kind of wish we wouldn't. I kind of wish Games Workshop wouldn't punish people that were like, yeah, I don't. I've just built this list. All right, it doesn't it? Like you don't have to build a. Hey, stop. Get over here. Oh yeah, now you want to stop scratching the couch. Oh, hi Chip. Oh yeah, you want to come on over here. Yeah, you want to come on over here. Sorry, my cats they're not leaving me alone. Oreo's trying to scratch the couch. He's trying to dig another hole in the couch. Stop doing that. Yes, I am looking at you. I got you dead to rights, my guy. It's 6:30 here, and I'm done with work. Ugh. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad you're done with work. Oh, 6 hours and 30 minutes, and you're done with work. Oh, okay. Are you at work right now? Are you watching me at work? Please don't get in trouble. Please don't get fired because you're watching me at work. I appreciate the dedication, but please don't get fired. Well, not much is happening. I'll be fine. You literally just Ted Lassoed me. Hey, you do what you want. Live, live. Here I am trying to be like, hey, you should probably not do that. No, no, you should do whatever the hell you want. Live, live. Making sure you guys have a job and shit. And you guys are like, nah, fuck it. I don't get paid enough not to. I'm technically watching from work, but I work from home. And I'm my mom's caregiver, and she's sleeping. Oh, Jesus. Okay. All right. Well, thanks, thanks, Nodens. I appreciate you guys coming in and saying hi and chatting with me. I really do. I thought it was going to be a lonely day. Nobody to talk to. I'm so lonely. I'm just a lonely streamer for Warhammer. Just a humble man trying to stream. Trying to talk about my hyperfixation. A mere beggar on the street. I work security. My shift is in the ER, so there's no queue and there's no nothing. Oh, okay. All right. Well, I just don't want you getting in trouble. That's all. But I appreciate you guys supporting me. I really do. Because without your support, I'm just a dude talking to myself on TV. Don't say the keyword. Oh no, I'm sorry. Yeah, I fucked you, didn't I? I'm sorry. Uh, My bad. My bad. Well, hopefully my bad juju just didn't fuck you via the internet. If it did, I'm sorry and I owe you a beer later. I'll send you some beer money. Honestly, it's not that bad even if it isn't. Still. We're at Saturday evening night, probably more active. Last time, 22 to 2 a.m., nothing happened. Well, I hope that trend continues. And I'm going to say it like that. Same. Oh, good. It'll be rough at from 7:30 to 1900. Oh yeah, no, I hear you. I hear you. Okay. Okay. Well, okay, but here's the thing, man. Like, be happy that you have one. I understand you want a better one to improve your quality of life. Um, but in the meantime, be happy that you actually have one because a lot of people don't, or a lot of people are in jobs that they absolutely hate, and it's not paying them good money, or or they can't leave their job because of the benefits um, that are associated with it, like the medical benefits that are tied to it. So, um, my thing is, yeah, you always should want a job that you're happy in and that you're comfortable in. But in some cases, be happy with the fact that you actually have a job. Because the sad truth is that there are people that do not have that. I don't mind doing some extra hours in security, but not full time. I just need to be patient. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And not everyone's cut out for security. I get it. I totally get it. Not everyone's cut out for security. It's a mind numbing job. I just have gotten used to it. One, because it's, you know, it's not just security for security forces. I just wish I had a few editors I could just to buckle up and such. Yeah, no, no, no. I got it. I got it. I got it. I get what you're saying. And I understand it too. I really do. All right. Okay. I'm going to just quickly go get some water. And I'm going to quickly go get some water, and then I'm gonna just rest my eyes a little bit, and then we'll be right back for the to tidy up the painting and whatnot. Because I think I'm done. Oh no, no, I need to do the grenades. Fuck. I can't remember what green we used for that. I'll figure it out. All right, I'm only gonna probably be online for just a little bit longer. It was gonna be a shorter stream today, just trying to get the rest of the painting done. The reason for that is tomorrow I gotta go drive Hachinohe, and I gotta be kind of awake for that. Uh, um, so that's Castellan green. Where's that green? Was it this one? I think it was Lorien. I want to say it was Lorien. That's Castellan green. My baby want a Birkin. She been telling me all night long. Gasoline and groceries. School's on and on. 9 to 5 ain't working. Why the hell do I work so hard? Worry about the problems comes, I can't take 'em when I'm gone. One, here comes the two, to the three, to the four. There's right another round, we need plenty more. Two stepping on the dam, she don't need a dance floor. Oh my, good lord. Someone told me up a double shot of whiskey. Reminded me Jack Daniels got a history. Everybody runs down in the Fifth Street. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy. Since I left, I haven't changed for a shit. I forget. Oh Lord. I'm 10 a.m. I do the shit again. Bring a friend. Oh Lord, one. Here comes the two to the three to the four. There's another round. We need plenty more. Doing sipping on the James, but we don't need a dance floor. Oh my. Good Lord. I had a double shot of whiskey. Jack Daniels got a history. Out of town near Fifth Street. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy. One. Here comes the two to the three to the four. When it's last call, they kick us out the door. Getting kinda late, but the ladies want some more. Oh my. Good Lord. Some drinks on me. Yeah, a double shot of whiskey. Don't need Jack Daniels got a history. Everybody around town at Fifth Street. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy. Everybody a double shot of whiskey. Everybody Jack Daniels got a history. Everybody a bottle shot with me. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy. Oh, when it was rough, lately I've been doing better. Since last few cold Decembers, I recall. I send my family every month. I found a girl our parents loved. She would say with that, I think I might have it all. And I thank her every day for the cherish my way. And all the things you kiss, you can take away. And I hope you every night a feeling I wanna get used to. A man that's terrified is a man who stands to lose you. Oh, I hope I don't lose you. Please stay. I want you, I need you, oh God. Don't break these beautiful things that I've got. Please stay. I want you, I need you, oh God. Don't take God. Please don't take my mind down. I'm feeling insane. It's been a while since I've lived my faith. Things good, then it's great, and I feel and wait till it's gone. Don't you know I've had enough? I got peace and I got love. I think I lose it all. want you, I need you, oh God. I need these beautiful things that I've got. And the man down. Goodness in the heart when there is she's sleeping. Mine is just a chalk outline in the dread that she won't ever sleep in. I'm not obsessional, I'm just losing my time and the gussy and gas. Let me rush, let me burn the heart. Down, down, and I'm taking a beating. Just another man. She's a drop dead stone cold killer. And my finger on her lips and her treasure now. I'm not supposed to wanna be with her. Now she's got me where she wants me. It was over when she touched me. Another man down. She's a drop dead stone cold killer. Yeah, I'm dying to be with her. Over time, I was wasted. And they follow the cadence. The case of my mind, I follow your kisses like cyanide. Just like you out of my mouth. You never stood a chance, written right on his tombstone. Damn, I'm dying to be with her. The man down is a drop dead stone cold killer. Trigger and now, am I not supposed to wanna be with her? Vodka soda and bag of jeans. Using all of that at degree. She's type to lose me. Take me off in a moment. In a city full of strangers. I got faith in $20 in my pocket. So I said, DJ, when you play her that one song that talks about chocolate? And she said, I like your confidence, but you're not the 1975. And she said, if I had a compliment, but I'm just not looking for somebody tonight. Girl, I might not be famous, but I'm gonna write you in a song that I write. She said, I like your confidence, but you're not the 1975. A little sleet. Jokes she don't show her teeth. She don't look and lick asleep. It's me off right down to the lowest. Full of strangers. In the air at night. DJ, can you play her? That one song that talks about Caroline. I write your confidence, but you're not the 1975. And you're like, that's not the compliment, but I'm not really looking for somebody tonight. Says your girl, I might not be famous, yeah, but I'd rather put you in a song that I write. She said, I like your confidence, but you're not the 1975. You strangers. That one song that talks about chocolate. Last night I waited out in the darkness. Last of some things I never know. Which I did take for granted. You threw away the sequel. Last night I gave up and we started. Our love on a lost cause. There's hope for the broken-hearted. Why do I feel so far? Since the day you left, I learned to forgive but not forget. When the heartache came and went, I still held on. It's my message in a bottle. I hope you'll never find. It holds all of the remnants of the love you left behind. It's a message in a bottle. Travels space and time. It's a story of the world that would have been with you and I. My message in a bottle. Last night I retraced the steps I've taken just to see if I could walk alone. No hooked tongue, but I feel so forsaken. You ever felt so close? Since the day you left, learn to forgive but not forget. How the way heartache came, it went, I still held on. This is my message in a bottle. I hope you'll never find. It holds all of the remnants of love you left behind. My message in a bottle travels space and time. The story of the world that would have been with you and I. Message in a bottle. Since the day you left, I learned to forgive but not forget. How the heartache came, it went, I still held on. Sign off my regrets. I will regain the nights you spent. Sincerely, I wish we never met, but here we are. This is my message in a bottle. I hope you'll never find. Holds all of the remnants of the world you left behind. It's my message in a bottle. It travels space and time. It's a story of the world that could have been with you and I. A message in a bottle. I sleep with the lights off and hope for the best. For every word's like knives in my chest. Stick your sand over me to test. There's things from comfort. I'll tell your stories. Lock their halls. Feed your kingdoms as your world falls. Tell your army their walls. Your will paint when I make up tomorrow. Like me down, tell me I'm not this offend. Serve it makes me strong. Make my crown. Fist empty, all of it lies. From the demons into the shadows. Confidence I've lost. Ends of your comedy. Let's let your laughs loud. Ends and you see the cost. Your stories and rock their halls. Ah! As your world falls, tell your armies to guard their walls. I'll rage when I wake up tomorrow. Ask is behind it and all of you sped. 'Cause you are something to get caught in his head. If you ever face what you said, fear of ourselves, and I don't know if we'll ever find our way home. Isn't I feel lost in the same old life? Mm, life you never love. Wherever I go, our elements change into chemical cases, reactions. Never know. This is the You'll see tomorrow. Tomorrow. Been around the world in 1 to 7 seas. So it's said and done. You're the only thing I need, my love. Show me what you're looking for. And in the stories of masterpieces, all said and done, when you're next to me, my love. Tell me what you're looking for. You don't said, I don't need a symphony. I just need a voice and a melody. I don't need diamond rings. I just want your love, stop staring me. I know the wind is underneath your wings. It's low when you're landing. You don't need to be the king. I just want the last man standing. Been around the world, there's 100 fantasies. When all is said and done, you're the only thing I need, my love. It's only what you're looking for. She's gonna fight so hard. Darling, this is love, not war. All is who you are. That's what I'm looking for. I don't need a symphony. I just want a voice and a melody. I need a diamond rings. I just love stop staring me. And as underneath your wings, I just want to know when you're landing. You don't even be the king. Yeah, I just want the last man standing. Oh, and you said, just want the last man standing. And you said, just want the last man. I don't need a symphony. Just want a voice and a melody. I don't need a diamond rings. I just want the love stop staring me. Windows underneath your wings. I just want you low when you're landing. You don't have to be the king. I just want the last man standing. Gather round, people, wherever you roam. Admit that the waters around you have grown. And accept, be drenched to the bone. If your time for you is worth saving, you better start saving or you sink like a stone. For the times they are changing. Come writers and comics who prophesied with your pen, and type your eyes wide, chance won't come again. And if too soon, the wheel's still in spin. There's no telling who it's naming. For the loser now will be later to win. For the times they are changing. Senators, congressmen, please heed the call. Don't stand in the doorway, don't block up the hall. He who gets hurt will be he who is stalled. The battle outside raging will soon shake your windows and rattle your walls. For the times they are changing. Writers and fathers throughout the land, and don't criticize what you can't understand. And your sons and your daughters are beyond your command. Your old world is rapidly aging. Please get out of the new one if you can't lend a hand. For the times they are changing. And it is drawn, the curse it is cast. The slow one now will later be fast. And the prison now will later be past. The order is rapidly fading. And the first one now will later be last. For the time they are changing. Times they are changing. Bum, 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 bum. All right. Okay, we're done here. Uh, like I said, it was only going to be a very short stream tonight. We got most of the backpacks done. Or actually, no, we got all the backpacks done. Now it's just touch-up work, and then it's clipping them out, putting them on, um, putting the bases on them now, and then it's just arms and guns and heads, and then should be good to go. Yeah, I think. Yeah, should be good to go. And then I think we can like, oh man, I hope we can power slam some heads in. Like I hope we can just really just crank. I mean, the berets are going to be easy. It's just the skin and the eyes. I think what I'll do is cause it's what? Hold on. I got 4. So I got 10. Because it's just this right here, right? So it's, hold on. I gotta figure it out. So I think, yeah, because the 10 would be the sergeant and the voxcaster. Or no. The 10 would be sergeant, voxcaster, rifleman. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. And then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 3, 4, 5. So that would be 10. And then the 4. Yeah, okay. So we got enough heads, I think, to where I don't have to paint all of them. I just have to paint some of them. So it would probably be. It would probably be 1, 2, 3. Well, it would be definitely these two. It'd be definitely these two. Actually, it could probably be these 3. And then these 3. Sergeant will have a mustache. So that's 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, something like that. Yeah, that'll probably be the best. All right, so that's basically it. Let's see. Okay, so that's basically it for right now. We're just gonna hammer out the rest of this a little later, and we'll definitely be streaming tomorrow night, and we'll start earlier on because the tidying up is going to be a bit of it, and then the next bit is going to be um, the next bit's going to be a bit of headache. Uh, we won't stream Tuesday, and then if I can play hooky on Thursday, or not hooky, but if I can Because I mean, Caitlin has to leave super early in the morning on Thursday. So if I can get the girls bed down Friday and leave sometime early Friday morning for the hotel, and then after that, then it's only this weekend that I've got left before they start packing up the house. So that's basically what I got so far right now. That's kind of where we're at. But anyway, thank you everyone for joining me for this episode. I greatly appreciate it. Tomorrow night we're going to stream a little bit more. We're going to go full steam ahead. We're going to start a little early too. Try and get them. Try and get. Try and start by like 8 o'clock. That way we have a solid 4 hours before midnight and a solid 2 hours to like 2 o'clock. Maybe even three, and that'll get all the green. Because I think what I'm gonna do is do all the green and then touch up everything on the bedroll, on the knapsack, on the bedroll, and then that'll be that really. And then we'll unclip and we'll start gluing them on and uh, making sure that everything's good to go. And we'll glue on their bases and number them for the backpacks. That way we have the correct corresponding backpack for the right rifles and all that stuff. Um, and yeah, we'll do it that way. And hopefully, God, I hope this works out. I really do. And then we'll turn in the rest of the stuff. All right. Okay, cool. We'll get that done. All right. My name is Commissar Hecht. I'll see you guys in the next episode. If you guys like what you see, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and follow. Join my Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, um, uh, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Discord, Instagram, and Kick. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye.